Another comedian, this guy came up, he's visiting us from Denver. This guy, I've seen him over at the Improv Theater. He's going to be coming up telling you some funny stuff, so you guys know what to do. Put your hands together for Jason Yor.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Jason Mutt Rogers. How's everybody doing, all 15 of you? 3/4 of which are comics. I know that leaves a fraction, and that would be our host, Jason Mutt Rogers. Sorry, Jason, I had to. Everybody else is bagging on your height. Why not me, right?
That's a good one.
I appreciate that. I'm kind of new to Colorado. I moved out here about 1.5 years ago, and when I first moved out here, something kind of threw me off when I first got here. And this daytime commercial was, I promised to not shake a baby. I don't know if you guys have seen this. It runs all the time in Denver. They've actually stepped it up to never shake a baby, so they're getting a little more demanding about it. But, it's kind of a weird situation, but like, I kind of wonder, maybe these babies want to be shaken? Maybe it's like a suicidal tendency or something, Like, the baby gets to a point where they're starting to realize things, and they're laying in their crib, and they're like, fuck, my life is shit. My freaking mom's milk tastes like meth and fucking whiskey. My dad has less teeth than I do. I'm like, fuck, I gotta do something, I'm not even big enough to throw myself down the stairs yet. They just start wailing until somebody picks them up, starts shaking the fuck out of them, and they get what they want in the end. But it's just, the whole thing is weird because I don't think you need to promise to not shake a baby. It's just something you shouldn't fucking do, There's a lot of other things you can promise to do or not to do. You can promise to not kick a dog, you can promise not to cheat, little things like that. You can promise to not, fuck your girlfriend's mom while you're still dating her. You could promise to not ejaculate in somebody's eye while you still have gonorrhea. You could promise to not accidentally, on purpose, put it in their ass. There are little things that we can promise to do and not to do. But, I think they need to take this whole shaken baby thing national. Because I never saw it until I got to Colorado. And I think they need a national spokesperson for it. And I think the best person for this job would be Michael J. Fox. Because he can show both sides of the issue. While he's holding the baby, promising not to shake it. There's nobody better than that. I'm a little fascinated with Michael J. Fox. He's a phenomenal guy. I wonder sometimes, when he gets an erection, does his dick twitch also? Could you imagine blowing that guy? It'd be like aggressively shaking in your face. And, you finally get it in, it'd be like a fleshy electric toothbrush that provides its own toothpaste. But women, like his wife probably holds his meds before they go to bed. You figure she jumps on, burns no calories whatsoever. It's like getting on a human Sibian. It's fucking fantastic. But I wonder weird shit like that. I also have like weird fantasies and shit. I fantasize about being with a woman that's got a handicap, but a specific handicap. I want a chick with no legs. And I'm not talking about at the knee, because that's fucking weird. I'm talking about at the hip. You do so much more, gentlemen. You can put them on top, you can spin them around, fucking hang them from a goddamn swing, bounce that bitch back and forth. Now, I'm one of those weird, well, I guess it's not weird, I'm one of those guys that likes to get head, with a girl on her knees. I like to get head while I'm standing up. This may be a little difficult, but I think I got it figured out. Beanbag chair. Put her in that fucking thing, she's not going anywhere. It's like a fucking weeble wobble, It's like a little sand base, you're good to go. But I've only been with one chick that had an abnormality. She had like a sixth finger kind of coming out like the side of her pinky. It was kind of weird. It's like a little balloon, came out about 1/2 inch. When I found out about this, it was no big deal. I kind of dealt with it. It didn't bother me that much until one day we were having sex and she started fingering my ass and that little balloon started smacking my taint. It was like being raped by a small rodent. I didn't know how to take this, so I had to let her go. It kind of fucked with my psyche a little bit, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God, heaven and hell, and all that shit, the afterlife and all that. But I've asked Christians before because I'm curious. You know, let's just say there's heaven and hell. What happens to amputated body parts? You know, is there like a spare parts room somewhere? You know, when you die, do you meet back up with that body part? But what if that body part is like cancerous or defective? Does that mean it goes to hell? You know, and then even if you were a good person, you'd have to go to hell to meet up with that body part. Be kind of fucked up, wouldn't it? But I mean, I guess the concept's kind of cool. I'd love to see Nancy Reagan get her tits back someday, because that's a sexy fucking woman right there. But how much of a, you know, fucking the ass would that be to a post-op transsexual? You work so hard to get rid of something, and now you die and you get it back? That's kind of fucked up. Chaz Bono would be pissed. I mean, but yeah, it's just, you know, little things like that that kind of mess my head up. But you know, recently, well, not recently, for a while now, I've been looking at a lot of porn on the internet. Is there any reason why there's a share tab with porn on the internet? Who the fuck's sharing this shit? Who the fuck is going like, dude, this is so good that I need to let somebody else see it, which inadvertently you're letting somebody else know that you were fucking jacking off or rubbing one out if you're a woman, you know, or guy, you know, to that. You know, but I think I'm going to use it at some point. I think I'm going to use a share tab. I think I'm going to start, because I'm not a big fan of my family, so I'm going to start sending them incest porn just to be a dick. And, you know, the one I really want to send shit to is Westboro Baptist Church. I want to find a clip of two guys just aggressively, like, fucking, like just like, oh, grudge fucking. And then the one guy, doesn't matter which one, fucking finishes on the dude's face, right? Then you have two lesbians come in, lick it off the dude's face, then have some weird fucking Catholic exorcist dude come in and try to exorcise all four of them. I think they'd at least appreciate the end of that. I haven't found the clip yet, but I am looking. You know, it's kind of weird, like, you know, the whole religious aspect when it comes to homosexuality. I don't understand what the hang-up is. I mean, fuck, you know, like, they don't have anything to do with your life. What's the big fucking deal? But it's funny, there's this stripper who turned ministry leader, which is phenomenal in itself. But she says that homosexuality comes from having sex with demons in your sleep. True fucking story. Now, first off, I've had plenty of wet dreams. Not once did any of these fucking chicks look like a goddamn demon. And not once did I have sex with a chick in my dream and want to go fuck a dude. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. And like, then on top of that, I wish these people would realize that the reason why women are lesbians is because when they orgasm, and a lot of you guys don't realize this because your women are fucking faking it, so you don't really know. But when they orgasm, butterflies come flying out of their pussy. It's phenomenal. And guys, the reason why they're fucking homosexual is because fucking dick tastes delicious, dude. That's why. Like, just get the fuck over it. You know, and it's weird because some of these other, like, religious sects, like Mormons just came out recently and said that they need to start loving and accepting homosexuals, which is phenomenal. But then they turn around and contradict themselves by saying, you cannot be a member or a priest in the church if you are in a same-sex relationship. The fuck is that? What makes it worse, Church of England said, fuck you Mormons, we got you beat. We'll let you be in a same-sex partnership, you know, civil union, and we'll let those guys be bishops, as long as they're abstinent. What in the fuck? Do you not understand what a civil partnership is? Basically fucking marriage. How do you go home and explain that to your partner? It makes no sense. You know, and then on top of that, how is the church checking on this? Are they sniffing crotches on a daily basis? Are they, like, measuring the gap of the asshole? Bob, you're about 2 millimeters more dilated than you were yesterday. You're fired. But what the fuck? Like, I mean, like, I don't understand the concept. It doesn't make any sense to me, but, you know, fuck, you know, if you believe in sky fairies, I guess anything is possible. Fuck, I don't know. Got a couple more, I'm gonna finish up. I got a really, really massively morbidly obese friend back in Virginia. He used to bust his balls all the time. I used to refer to him like if he was ever a McDonald's sandwich, he would be like the quarter ton with cheese. Because he's about 500 pounds, big black dude. And I figure when you get to that size, you're not going to clean every orifice, you know, so you're going to have something that's consistent with cheese at some point, so that's where the cheese comes in. But anyway, he had called me one day, and he had a pregnancy scare. He said his girlfriend was pregnant. First off, I don't even know how the fuck that's physically possible, but I said, I really don't think that that's possible because when you get to your size, I'm pretty sure your semen turns into lard. And if you guys don't believe me, anytime I was at a cooking spray, I used to call him over and he'd rub one out into my skillet. It was phenomenal because everything tastes like Church's chicken. It was fucking great. I know, that's terrible. I shouldn't talk bad about my friends like that. I don't even know why he's fucking a friend with me. But I don't like big people. I don't like big meaties. Like, that's what I like to call them, big meaties. I don't like big girls. If I ever had sex with a big girl, though, I'd have some expectations. Because if they're big like that, you know, and I'm fucking them, and I pull out, if I don't have a baby impaled on the end of my dick, you're too fucking big. It's time to start P90X in that shit. Get that shit out of there. We just had Valentine's Day pass. I'm getting to the point now, I'm done giving my wife gifts. Because she doesn't understand the concept of give and take. Valentine's Day, anniversaries, all that shit, right? I give her chocolates, flowers, cooked dinner, whatever it may be. And, you know, I don't think I'm really asking for much when I ask for a little anal action. She seems to get offended, and I don't understand why. I mean, really, it takes her, what, like 30 seconds to put the strap-on on? I don't really think I'm asking for that much. Do you? I don't think it's that bad. But that's my time. You guys have been awesome, all 15 of you. Here comes Mr. Jason Rogers. Thanks again, guys.